दोस्तों, जय भीम। हेलो दोस्तों, जय भीम, जय संविधान, जय लोकतंत्र, जय भारत। मैं आपकी दोस्त संध्या मैम। आज मैं पढ़ूंगी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस आर्टिकल 337 एंड 338। चलें पढ़ें, स्टार्ट करें। चलिए, ठीक है। 337 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस आर्टिकल, संविधान का अनुच्छेद 337। संविधान का अनुच्छेद 337 क्या बताता है, आज मैं इसके बारे में बात करूंगी। और इसके अलावा 338 अनुच्छेद क्या बताता है। तो 337 अनुच्छेद बताता है, आंग्ल भारतीय समुदाय के फायदे के लिए शैक्षिक अनुदान के लिए विशेष उपबंध। क्या बताता है 337 अनुच्छेद? आंग्ल भारतीय समुदाय के फायदे के लिए शैक्षिक अनुदान के लिए विशेष उपबंध के बारे में। तो पहले मैं इंग्लिश में पढ़ लेती हूँ। 337 article says about the special provision with respect to educational grants for the benefit of Anglo Indian community. Constitution's article 337 says about the special provision with respect to educational grants for the benefit of एंग्लो इंडियन कम्युनिटीज़ के बारे में, एंग्लो इंडियन कम्युनिटी के बारे में। ड्यूरिंग द फर्स्ट 3 फाइनेंशियल ईयर आफ्टर द कमेंसमेंट ऑफ दिस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, द सेम ग्रांट्स, इफ एनी, shall be made by the union and by each state for the benefit of the Anglo Indian community in respect of education as were made in the financial year ending on the 31st day of March 1948। उस समय की बात की जा रही। During every succeeding period of 3 years, the grants may be less by 10% than those for the immediately preceding period of 3 years. Provided that at the end of 10 years from the commencement of this constitution, such grants to the extent to which they are a special concession to the Anglo Indian community, shall cease, provided further that no educational institution shall be entitled to receive any grant under this article unless at least 40% of the annual admissions therein are made available to members of communities other than the Anglo Indian community. 338 article says about the National Commission for Scheduled Castes. 338 article says about the National Commission for Scheduled Castes. Number 1, there shall be a commission for the scheduled caste to be known as the National Commission for the Scheduled Caste. Commission for the Scheduled Castes. Number 2, subject to the provisions of any law made in this behalf by Parliament, the Commission shall consist of a chairperson, vice chairperson, and 3 other members, and the conditions of service and tenure of office of the chairperson, vice chairperson, and other the members so appointed shall be such as the president may by rule determine. क्या कहा जा रहा है कि अनुच्छेद 338 संविधान का अनुच्छेद 338 बताता है कि एक राष्ट्रीय अनुसूचित जाति आयोग होगा। वो किसके लिए होगा? अनुसूचित जाति के लिए। अनुसूचित जो जातियां हैं उनके लिए एक राष्ट्रीय आयोग होगा जिसका नाम होगा राष्ट्रीय अनुसूचित जाति आयोग। इसका जो अपॉइंटमेंट है, इसकी जो नियुक्ति है वो किसके द्वारा होगी? राष्ट्रपति के द्वारा। इसमें क्या होगा? चेयरपर्सन होंगे, वाइस चेयरपर्सन होगा एंड अदर मेंबर्स सो अपॉइंटेड शैल बी सच एज द प्रेसिडेंट में बाय रूल डिटरमिन। अब मैं इसको हिंदी में पढ़ लेती हूँ। एक मिनट। सो अभी ये इंग्लिश में है। (338) article says about the National Commission for Scheduled Castes. Number 1, there shall be a commission for the scheduled castes to be known as the National Commission for the Scheduled Castes. Number 2, subject to the provisions of any law made in this behalf of Parliament, the commission shall consist of a chairperson, vice chairperson, and 3 other members, and the conditions of service and tenure of office of the chairperson, vice chairperson, and other members so appointed shall be such as the president may by rule determine. Number 3, the chairperson, vice chairpersons, and other members of the commission shall be appointed by the president by warrant under his hand and seal. Number 4, the commission shall have the power to regulate its own procedure. Number 5, it shall be the duty of the commission Number A, to investigate and monitor all matters relating to the safeguards provided for the scheduled castes under this constitution or under any other law for the time being in the force or under any order of the government, and to evaluate the working of such safeguards. Number B, to inquire into specific complaints with respect to the deprivation of rights and the safeguards of the scheduled castes. Number C, to participate and advise on the planning process of socio-economic development of the scheduled castes and to evaluate the progress of their development under the union and any state. Number D, to present to the president annually and at such other times as the commission may deem fit reports upon the working of those safeguards. Number E, to make in such reports recommendations as to the measures that should be taken by the union or any state for the effective implementation of those safeguards and other measures for the protection, welfare and socio-economic development of the scheduled castes, and F, to discharge such other functions in relation to the protection, welfare and development and advancement of the scheduled castes as the president may subject to the provisions of any law made by parliament by rules specified sorry uh, as the president may subject to the provisions of any law made by parliament by rules specified. Number 6, the president shall cause all such reports to be laid before each house of parliament along with a memorandum explaining the action taken or proposed to be taken on the recommendations relating to the union and the regions for the non-acceptance if any of such recommendations. Number 7, where any such reports or any part thereof relates to any matter with which any state government is concerned, a copy of such report shall be forwarded to the governor of the state, who shall cause it is to be laid before the legislature of the state along with a memorandum explaining the action taken or proposed to be taken on the recommendations relating to the state and the regions for the non-acceptance, if any of such recommendations. Number 8, the commissions shall, while investigating any matters referred to in subclause A or inquiring into any complaint referred to in such clause B of clause 5th, have all the powers of a civil court trying a suit and in particular in respect of the following matters, namely: Number A, summoning and enforcing the attendance of any person from any part of India and examining him on oath. Number B, requiring the discovery and production of any document. Number C, receiving evidence on affidavits. Number D, requisitioning. Number D, requisitioning any public record or copy thereof from any court or office. Number E, issuing commissions for the examination of witnesses and documents. Number F, any other matter which the president may by rule determine. Number 9, the union and every state government shall consult the commission on all major policy matters affecting scheduled castes. Number 10, in this article references the scheduled castes shall be construed as including references to such other backward classes as the president may on receipt of the report of a commission appointed under clause 1st of article 340 by order specify and also to be Anglo Indian Community. तो ये तो हो गया राष्ट्रीय अनुसूचित जाति आयोग के बारे में। तो ये वाला वीडियो मैं इंग्लिश में बनाऊंगी, नहीं तो ये बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा। अब मैं इन दोनों को अनुच्छेद 337 और 338 को हिंदी में दूसरे वीडियो में बताऊंगी। थैंक यू। जय भीम, जय संविधान, जय लोकतंत्र।